No, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, Tejas.
Sir, I created two record type and
Okay.
set both active. But while creating new employee, it doesn't ask for creation of full-time employee or part-time employee.
Okay. Did any of the record types you mark as default?
Uh, Default, I have to
Yeah.
check, sir. Can I share my screen?
Yes.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, sir. I set up here. So both the record type are active here.
Click on edit on either one of these. Okay, I think you can't actually see here. Okay. Try to create a new employee.
Okay. So while creation, it directly says that it's full-time employee. So it
Okay,
directly
it goes
gives you a
directly at
full-time.
full-time employee.
Yes, it
Okay,
does
do
not.
one thing actually. Go to setup. Now in setup, no, in setup, search for profile. No, click on that home. Click on that home. Yeah, go to home always. Yeah. Yeah, now in the left, quick find, type profile. Yeah, open this. Click on S, go to S. Click on edit, system administrator. No, you're logged in as a system administrator, right? Cancel.
Yes.
No, go there only. No need to do all this. Go to home. Yeah, just go back to profiles. Yeah, just open the system administrator profile. Click on edit on system administrator. Yes. Scroll down. Go to where you have the record types. Search for record type, Command F. Okay, did you do one thing? Control F, so type Control F, just go to record type. Record type. Yeah. No, did you click on edit? You don't need to click on edit. Go up. When you click on edit, there are less options which are shown. Click on cancel. Few options which are not available outside. You see. Now go down. Record type. Keep clicking on the down arrow there. You see that 1 out of 9 and then down arrow. Click on the down arrow. Yeah, keep pressing. Yeah, hold on. Click on view assignment. No, sorry, page layout. This is page layout. Back. Back arrow. Just go back one page. Go back to the profile. System administrator.
Edit.
Click on edit, just open the profile. Click on cancel. You clicked on edit again. Go to the top, scroll to the top, click on cancel. Yes. Just click on the profile. Yes. Now search record type. Control F, record type. Yeah. Now keep clicking on the down arrow. Once more. Once more. Yeah. Scroll down now. From here, scroll down now. Keep scrolling. So custom object access will come. Hold on. Here. Click on that edit. Click on that part-time employee and also click on add. Select part-time employee. Then add. Yes. Now save. The default, click on the default. Go down.
Default.
No. Go down to where you just edited. Yes. A bit down. Yes. Click on edit. Scroll down. Click on the default option. Okay, I've already set as a default. It won't ask you now. Fine. No issues. Click on save. Yeah. Now try to create an employee. You have the tab open, right? It's the first tab open already.
Yeah, friends.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Anyone else? Any queries? Any questions? Any issues you have faced? Working with profiles, creating record types. No issues? Okay, then I'll assume everything is clear till now. Now what we'll do today is something I told you previously. Let me know once you can see my screen. Is your screen visible?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, all of you can see Salesforce?
Yes, sir.
Right? Fine. Okay. Now what we'll do is, till now what we learned about users. So today the thing we'll be covering, you can consider this a very important topic for admins. Sorry, give me a minute. Yes. So you can consider this a very important topic for Salesforce development work, because this is something which is used in most scenarios. Okay. For a few purposes, I'll also explain those. So now, as I had told you, what do we do with users and profiles? The purpose of having users and profiles is that I want to control access, right? What I want to show, to which user I want to show. I can show few record types, I cannot show few record types, right? If I don't add that record type to a profile, as we just saw, that user will not be even able to see those records or also create those records, right? So now, what happens in this scenario is, in small use cases, like till now in your environment, you have 5, 6 users. Like here, I have how many users? I have just 6 users, right? 4 default and 2 we created. But in actual use cases, what happens is, say this Salesforce environment, a whole company logs into this Salesforce environment, right? So you are talking about hundreds, thousands, 10,000 users. It can go up to that, right? So what happens with that is, when you have so many users, right? Normally you come with a scenario that giving access has lots of use cases that same role पे है, right? Suppose यहाँ पे हमने standard user, we have created one level and we'll provide 2-3 object access to standard user. Now we'll come with a scenario that say all senior developers are fine with standard user, right? What they have access with is standard user, which is fine. Now what if there is one team of developers, right, who have to work now with finance object, right? So say in my object I have, let's say, employee object. Till now developers could not see the employee data, right? So employee objects I have hidden from all developer profiles, which is the standard user profile I created, right? So if my standard user profile does not have access to the employee object, then all developers will not be able to see the employee object. Now what if for say 2-3 months there is one project for which I want only one team of developers to have access to employee, not all developers, only one team of developers. So in this case we cannot use profile. Why? As soon as I modify the profile, every user who has that profile access will gain the access, right? अभी ऐसा सिनेरियो हो गया कि सेम लेवल पे जितने डेवलपर है सबको एम्प्लॉय का एक्सेस मिल गया, बट मेरे को वो नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को खाली चाहिए एक स्पेसिफिक टीम है जो एचआर के लिए कुछ काम कर रही है, इसलिए उसको एम्प्लॉय का एक्सेस चाहिए. So how do I handle that? I cannot handle that using profile. I can control a lot of things, but these kinds of scenario you cannot handle with profiles, which is if in a same kind of users, आपको ये ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. प्रोफाइल आप कैसे डिजाइन करते हो कि आपको कब प्रोफाइल चाहिए, जब आपके पास एक ग्रुप ऑफ यूजर है, उनका डेजिग्नेशन वाइज हो या उनका काम का टाइप वाइज हो या उनका रोल वाइज हो, जिनको आपको सेम एक्सेस देना है. So then you create a profile and give it to them so that all of them have same access. अब अगर for thousands users this is fine, right? Now what if I want to give just 5 users, some different, वो डेवलपमेंट टीम में 5 जन है, so for 5 users is it better to create a completely new profile just for 5 users, yes or no? Right.
No, sir.
Yeah, I can take that approach. You can actually, it's not like you cannot do this. What you will do is you will clone a new profile from the standard user profile and you will just add that access to that and you will only have 5 users to that. But that is not a good practice. Why? First thing, आपने प्रोफाइल बना दिया तो वो प्रोफाइल सेल्सफोर्स में रहेगा, right? That will remain in Salesforce. Second thing is when you assign that profile, now आपका प्रोजेक्ट 2 महीने का है, so what you will do, 2 months later you again go back and remove that profile. So if you are completely removing a profile, as we have just seen, configuring a profile is a lot of things have to be changed, right? And it is not just that, normal companies का डायरेक्ट जैसे Salesforce में भी काम नहीं होता है, कोड वगैरह कहीं रिपोजिटरी में रहता है, आपका प्रोफाइल वगैरह भी रिपोजिटरी में रहता है, right? So in all of this, there is a lot of manual changes you have to do, which are not worth it. So for that, what does Salesforce does? It provides us another functionality, which is permission sets. Okay. What you can do, I'll give you for one example. Let's do one thing. Go to this. Okay, this user has the custom standard user profile, right? Now, as per our use case, इसके पास हमारे custom object का access नहीं होना चाहिए. It should not have access to this at all, right? So this is our use case. For this profile, I have removed complete access for the record type. Let's check. Right. So views by assignment. Okay, this is the page layout and I'll also remove the record type access. Okay. And click on save. Okay, I have to provide one. Let's have just a master. Right? So I have removed complete access to the object and also to the environment, to the record types. Now what I have to do is, I have this user who has the same profile. I have to give them access to that object, but I cannot modify the profile. So for that, I'll do is, I'll create a permission set. Now, let's go in one of the standard permission sets which it has. Let's open this buyer. So what does it do? This permission set is basically like a mini profile. Okay. There are few things which you can configure, right? And all those, just adding new permissions you can set here. So instead of going through this, let's create one and let's create a new permission set and try object permissions. Okay. Now this we will not use for now. Okay. Now here you see, this you have to know that when you can assign this permission set to a user. आप यहाँ पे जो कॉन्फ़िगर करोगे उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही आप परमिशन सेट असाइन कर सकते हो. अगर आपको परमिशन सेट बनाना है जो आप रैंडम किसी भी यूजर को सेट कर सकते हो, देन यू शुड सिलेक्ट नन. ओके. इफ यू वांट अ परमिशन सेट जो वैसे भी आपको पता है कि हम खाली सिस्टम एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर को ही देंगे, देन यू सिलेक्ट फ्रॉम हियर Salesforce. Okay, so what will happen? It will only get assigned to those who have profile Salesforce. So you can add a restriction here also. For now, I'll keep it as none and save. अभी मेरे पास एक permission set create हो गया, which right now has nothing. Okay. Now what I can do inside this is assigned apps. I can configure कि ये permission देने पे user को कौन कौन से app का access हो जाएगा. Like previously you recall, right? For I think who we did it, who were not able to open the sales app, right? So we went and added the sales app. So similarly, what if that profile does not have the sales app, but I add it to the permission set? So then they will have access to the app. And not just app, a lot of other things are also available here. Let me go back. Why is it now? Right. Now, other than apps, what I can configure? Object permissions, right? Then these app permissions are basically permissions within the app. Apex class access you can control, right? Flow, all of these things we'll cover later on, but these are all different types of things within Salesforce which you need access to. Okay, for now we need object settings because we have to provide permission to an object. Which object we need to provide permission?